1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's always so exciting when it's just one person and not 12 people. Remember those Ruby freaking episodes?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what's in my head right now? It's like one pineapple, I don't know.
Pineapples,
Okay.
bananas, lions, tigers, bears, oh my.
Oh my, and ponies, don't forget. Welcome back. We are here to watch some ponies yet again. It is now episode... I always start with episode first. Season 9, episode 12. What is it?
What is the title of this episode? I actually don't remember what the title of this episode is, so I'm going to look it up right now.
And welcome back to the very coordinated channel of Fatman's Talks
Fatmanfalling
Ponies.
talks about ponies.
With
This is
Darcy
called
Lee
The
for a
Last Crusade.
moment. The Last Crusade. Indiana
Is
Jones.
this CMC episode? Is this the final CMC episode?
Oh my god. Why do you have to kill my heart so fast? We didn't even start yet.
I'm
gonna take a shot
you
now.
gotta get sad. You gotta get sad. You gotta smash like for sad Dashy.
Yes. Good. Which is like all the time because I cry at commercials. So yeah, I tend to cry a lot. I don't know if you noticed. But yes. Obviously it's gotta be something with the Crusaders. I don't like the title because it just shows me that everything always has an ending.
Yeah. So they had Crusaders of the Lost Mark in season 5, which is obviously a reference to Crusaders of the Lost Ark.
Right.
And now they have The Last Crusade, which is obviously a reference to The Last Crusade.
Which is
The CMC did not have a Temple of Doom episode.
Oh.
So 0 out of 10.
No, not yet. We're not over. It's not over yet. Be optimistic, which is not going to fucking happen. But still, just smile, smile.
That would be amazing if in like the last half of season 9,
my God, check it out.
the CMC got a Temple of Doom episode.
No, or the Temple of Bloom. Hey. I don't know.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
just
So Hasbro,
vibing.
if you're listening, I know the season's already like been done. You're like done, but make that episode right now.
Yeah, just for the title. and like and subscribe. And here we go.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, play.
Yeah.
And they're running.
Well, somebody's running.
Well, that's a new
Is he
pony,
one
at
of the
least.
kids from the camp?
No, he's not very familiar at all.
I think I remember that like
Cutie mark.
beige hair.
Skedaddle.
Not dying. And I never would have gotten it without all of you.
Bonding. NSF. Okay. Shut up.
Hey, I'm not the one who made it dirty this episode.
Not yet.
Got my cutie mark!
Yeah, he does not sound familiar or look familiar at all. If you've seen him, I don't know.
I recognize the name.
Skedaddle.
And I recognize the hair swoop.
Who that?
Helping ponies?
Who this?
Thanks, Aunt Holiday.
Aunt Holiday?
Aunt.
Who's Aunt? Scootaloo's.
Cold to try new things.
What the?
What? Are you kidding me?
I
Like,
could use that kind of help.
Scootaloo has a family?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
She's not
like,
an orphan?
we were just talking about that. I'm
A
glad.
lot of good it does me. I can't decide.
Wait, are they an old lesbian couple, Fat Man?
I think they are.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
See, leave it to you three to come up with more ideas than I've had in a year. Now that's talent.
Oh, shit.
This is
Goodness, we better get going or we'll miss our train home.
so like Australian or New Zealand,
I left
and
you a cookie.
Yeah.
and she's a little thick. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, we're just a few stops from Ponyville if you need us.
She knows, Holiday. See you next week, Slugger.
Oh my god, it's gotta be the lesbian.
Oh my God.
It's the lesbian aunt. I don't care.
You're so
Yeah.
nice.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
That's awesome, dude. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, Derpy.
They're coming home today!
They're coming. Oh my god, no.
What?
They went out to get cigarettes, apparently.
They finally
just-
got their cigarettes. They're back.
Okay, dude, we were just talking about this.
Yeah.
That's insane. Oh, and we were saying it was not likely. That's funny.
Oh, and also in the last reaction, you said that they were never going to do anything gay.
Yeah, I mean,
and here we got lesbian ants.
Yeah, no, but you know what I mean. Like, now I know what. Well, we'll talk about it.
Oh shit! This is so fucking awesome.
I know. So fucking cool.
Once every pony is in their seat.
Do you even remember what they look like, Scootaloo? They've been gone. But we were just talking about this. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Their jobs are way too important for them.
Yeah, they're way too important for you too. Apparently.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say.
Their job of getting cigarettes.
It's too dangerous.
Yeah, right.
Once my mom had to wing wrestle a wyvern, and my dad got.
So she's not an orphan.
Yeah.
Right, they're adventurers.
You're making that up. No pony has that kind of job.
Is she?
I don't think so. No, I don't think. That's like their pet, probably.
Is this a dream?
Wait, no, wait. What is? No,
I hope this
not
isn't
their
a
pet.
dream.
Now they're gonna wrangle, dude. Like because of the accent, the ant's accent. Maybe like one of them is Australian, and it's the crocodile hunter.
Oh.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh shit.
There we go, dude. And then a Steve Irwin, a freaking, a tamer and a thingy.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's crazy.
Still think she's making it all up?
I don't want this to be a dream, but
I know.
that would be fucking horrible.
Look at Charlie.
And mean all good. I hope we didn't interrupt anything.
I don't know. Her childhood.
Oh, she's getting all weak in the knees.
Yeah.
She-
Did you get all my letters? And read them 20
I don't know.
times?
They don't feel right for some reason.
Thing. It's so good.
she's
to
so
see
tall.
I don't know what it is.
you. And Princess Twilight said we're such good friendship tutors. She might even let
Those
us
are cupcakes?
Yeah.
Not ice
Oh wait,
cream
no,
sundae?
they're bowls. They're bowls.
I can get
Oh, they are bowls. Okay.
I mean, if you're staying for a while this time.
Dude, that's sad. Dude, come on.
We've taken a new job assignment that will let all of us live together.
I can't believe it!
That's sad to beg your parents to stay and fucking watch your childhood.
Yeah. What? that fucking woohoo.
Yeah.
Somber's return, the destruction of the Tree of Harmony, we decided
Yeah.
our family should be together.
Oh, are they gonna go in and like wrangle the Everfree Forest?
Ah.
We'll stay in town for the weekend, so you can pack your things.
Wait, what?
We're all moving to Shire Lanka.
Sri Lanka, like Shire Lanka. That's why it's the Last Crusade.
Can't believe we've been together our whole life.
Our whole
I
lives.
mean, have they though?
No.
It's the end of the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
I don't know. There's something about this episode that's kind of irky for me. I can't wait to talk about it.
Yeah.
Cigarettes!
Oh man.
Place things down just 'cause I'm gone.
So I guess it's not derogatory. Like,
2 of us.
Yeah.
You can find a replacement for me.
Or maybe they have their cutie marks now, so they just don't give a shit anymore.
you're right.
Gonna ride their scooter ahead of us everywhere we go. Or put on plays with us. Or just hang out.
I mean,
with
it
us.
is a true like life thing that happens. It's like you make friends and
Oh yeah.
you leave.
Guess
Aw.
who just got 3 front row tickets to the Wonderbolt show next week?
It doesn't matter.
Oh
shit. Oh.
Her parents are making her move super far away. What? No way.
You have parents?
Wait, what is Okay. I mean, yeah, Rainbow is on the side of Scootaloo, but I mean,
Not believe you're giving up so easily. You're the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Solving tough problems is what you do.
You disobey your parents.
yeah, that's weird that
Jesus.
Rainbow is on this side of the conflict.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe we didn't think of it before. It's list time, y'all. What if we get them a job here instead. Yeah, they like dangerous
They can't wrangle no crocodiles. Well, like maybe, like you said, maybe that's the answer. The Everfree Forest.
The Everfree, yeah.
Huh.
Okay,
Maybe
alright.
we need to give them an animal no pony's ever heard of. Because we're
The
making it up.
chupacabra.
Oh, Sweetie Belle. Are they?
Yeah.
They should show him. They should show him Discord.
Do you want these tickets or
Oh, Rainbow, listen.
tracks of the mysterious Everfree bitch?
Yeah, they should show him Discord.
Yeah, let him study it. I bet they've never studied a Draconicus before.
Yeah, right.
So that'll keep him in town for at least a couple of years.
Yes.
And it's super dangerous if you get close.
Don't do this though. Are they gonna learn the value of honesty? No, that doesn't seem like. Again, that doesn't seem like it would mesh with the conflict of the episode.
I think I heard something this way.
I think obviously the realistic thing to do is for her to leave. I mean, hey, that's a dog. That's a diamond dog, I think, or whatever. Oh no, that's that. Okay. Oh, it looks like a diamond dog.
That looks like a bat face.
We let 'em-
That looks like Fern Gully or something.
Oh yeah.
And the head turns even though her eyes are down there.
Ass
I
first.
like that Sweetie Belle is slower than Apple Bloom.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
We'd better get back. There's a lot to get ready before the house goes up for sale tomorrow.
So they're. Oh, okay. I thought they were both Earth ponies for a moment.
No, she's a.
Yeah.
Just gotta show your parents we're a set of
She
twins.
just needs to stay with her gay aunts.
Yeah. Well, they don't live in Ponyville either.
Oh, damn.
But who was she staying with?
Right.
Like the entire time.
Uh-oh, are they gonna find something in the background? Oh.
Call Chris Hansen.
Oh God, no! Don't make me think about it. Stop it.
We belong together forever.
Yeah, but you don't have the same cutie mark.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not the same one.
Yeah.
Well, this part is the same, but the picture inside each of these is different. It
Yeah.
means you'll stay
Yeah.
best friends no matter where you go, and that's really special.
Oh, that clever fuck.
How do you argue with that?
Oh man.
Time to take things up a notch.
We're gonna poison Scoodle's parents.
Oh,
Oh
are they
no!
literally gonna be stuck?
Is this gonna be? Okay.
Leave Ponyville.
Oh.
Don't give up, Scooby.
Oh wait. So the conflict isn't now that they're stuck together?
Probably.
Maybe we'd better see Zakora about fixing this first.
Wow, you can hear how old she is now, Claire.
Yeah.
We're running out of time.
So they're striking.
We need to get all our things to the station.
They're a little oblivious to what's going on. Like, Scootaloo's not talking to her parents, but they're also not talking to her.
Yeah.
Nothing and no pony is gonna move us. No matter what.
We just sold the house, Scoot.
It's not fair. You're making me pick between my family and my friends.
Well, they're not making you pick. They made the choice for you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're changing my whole life without even asking how I feel.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, yeah, parents, but still.
Their hooves just came out of those locks.
Oh, yeah.
They weren't changed.
Yeah. I just noticed that.
If I'm not on it, they'll have to go without me. Then we're coming with you.
Oh god, now she's running away from home. This doesn't seem like the appropriate way to handle this conflict.
I don't know. Like, this to me came out of nowhere. I'm not a. So where'd they say they live? Yeah.
A few stops away from
You
Ponyville.
inspired me to
Aw.
finish my quilt. See,
Oh, that's cute. TR. So.
Top hat guy or dancing guy from
Yeah,
On
dancing.
Your Marks? Yeah. I don't know what the one in between them is. Big Mac and
Hold on.
It's not your quilt we're sad about, Auntie Lofty.
snapping mine a bit. They didn't tell me that.
What?
Is this another potion idea? No!
Jesus, Sweetie Belle.
I mean, don't blame her. I don't blame her.
You can't leave me with Apple Bloom. We can't stand each other without you there as a buffer.
Sweet
Gotcha.
Celestia's slippers.
What is all this?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my,
there's
that's
Gabby.
so cute. Oh my god.
Found all of them here.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
Everybody, they help, Batman.
Sugar Belle is there too.
Oh my god. Hey, the mayor's not dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a job only they can do.
I'm starting to getting verklempt. The Wonderbolts. Like, what did they?
Oh, Wonderbolt salute.
I'm Scootaloo had that thing with the dropouts or the washouts. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cutie Mark Crusaders see the best in every pony, even when that pony can't see it in themselves.
Well, I'll be a three-tailed bandicoot.
The CMCs have made a difference for every pony here.
They got Big Mac laid. Almost
Oh,
twice.
Jesus Christ.
Pilot,
Or inspiring them to do what's in their
Aw.
heart.
Oh, come on. Remember that?
Yeah.
No way! After all that, you're still gonna make her leave?
Hey. Like, everybody in the background. That's awesome. So they're going to
Turns
say
out
goodbye again.
You're just like us, Scoot. You have an important job that only you can do.
That means missing out on other things you love, like watching our daughter grow into a pony we're
Oh my
very
God.
proud of.
Like, this is weird.
This is
Yeah.
something about this doesn't sit right.
Right. They love each other. They love each other, Batman.
Aw.
Our work is our life. We could never quit, so there's no way we can ask you to do the same.
Maybe
Yeah.
you should have thought of that before you sold the house.
Oh fuck.
Lofty,
Uh-oh.
don't tease my brother.
She's sleeping with her. I mean, sleeping with her.
Okay. All right.
Where my mind is.
You got to say here,
They don't feel
here, you got
like parent. I mean,
What the fuck is this? What was that chant? And then it zooms out to Luna and she's asleep and it's like, that's one fucked up kid.
it was just like a, yeah. And Holiday. So,
Emily Tennant? Emily Tennant? Is that David Tennant's kid? Or something?
Maine Allgood. Maine Allgood is whom? Is that the mom?
I think it's Scootaloo's mom. I mean, that's the only name in here I don't recognize.
Yeah. What's the dad's name? Snap Shutter?
Snap
Okay,
Shutter?
Snap Shutter. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
And yes,
And
Emily
Maine
Tennant.
Allgood.
But she didn't have an Australian accent, just he did.
Yeah.
All right.
Huh.
Well, I'm going to start with negatives.
There was something off. There was just...
The whole time they were on there. I didn't feel any love really. It was almost like, "Sir, ma'am, you're home." Like,
Yeah, but, you know,
Like-
some people have that kind of relationship with their parents.
right.
But that's usually more for, like, military families and not necessarily for,
Right,
like...
that's what I'm saying.
Like, I like anthropologist families or, you know, biologists who study. This seemed a little bit like a military thing, except it wasn't military. It was, like, you know...
It was just like she was treated like not a child. She was treated like a colleague or an employee almost. Like, this is where the company's
Yeah.
moving, so pack up.
Yeah, kind of. Like, it's like, yeah.
There was nothing super sweet about like I didn't feel any parental like love or anything that said parent, really. If you told me those were the aunt or the uncle, that made a lot of sense, you know, and that she needed to go with them because they were like the guardians that, you know, were never mentioned in the show. But
Yeah,
there was no love.
This raises so many questions.
It really is, though.
How long were they there? Like, how long were they gone? How long were they out? How long were they, like... Oh, like... So hold on. At the beginning of the episode, after the ants leave, they say who Scootaloo is going to stay with on the days. But like she's been, alone for, I guess she hasn't really been alone. I don't know. I don't know what her living situation was or how long they'd been gone before this episode.
Did the ants mention that at all? I'm looking back actually, because I was just squealing about the fact that. We got gay aunts and parents.
We got gay aunts, yeah!
And parents, yeah. Gay aunts, yo. That's what's up.
Yes.
I'm looking through stuff now. But, yeah, there was nothing that said to me that's, like, yelled out, oh, finally they're here! And they were caught up because... they tried to get back to their daughter.
Wait, remember parental guidance? Remember the episode where she was like fangasming over Rainbow Dash's parents?
Right. Which
so she's
right.
never had the parents that like looked up to her. We thought that meant she didn't have parents.
You mean the parents that she never looked up to? You meant like you said the parents that looked up to her.
She never had that.
She never had parents that looked up to her, you said. Why would the parents look up to her? But okay.
She never had parents that
she looked up to.
Like fawned over her as like, that said her accomplishments were great and, that blew smoke up her ass. She never had that.
Okay, all right. Well, that...
So...
Okay.
We thought that meant she didn't have parents, but now we just find out that she has parents, but they're very like cut and dry in their relationship. They're like, we're your parents and we're providing for you and we're doing this. And it's not really like mushy, touchy-feely stuff with them.
Wow. They can totally say that's what it is. And it makes sense. I mean, I don't like it, but they covered their asses with that, I suppose.
Yeah, they have a kind of bizarre relationship.
Yeah,
but it's not an unrealistic one. Yeah,
right, exactly.
If I'm being
honest,
that's
what I'm saying. That happens.
Yeah,
I've seen some weird, definitely relationship, and even like the other way around too, where like the parents are like brother and sister more than parents, and then parents that are like employers.
Yeah,
that's insane.
So
with what you said, with parental guidance. Definitely, we all thought that they were dead. We all thought they were dead. And they never, throughout the entire, show, they never mentioned who she lived with or where she lived, right?
Hold on, they say that. It's like at 1 minute and 35 seconds.
The cakes will stay with you tonight. Then ready, and Rainbow Dash after that.
She basically just couch surfs while her parents are away.
They said that in this episode?
In this episode, at 1 minute and 40.
Okay, that's what she's been doing, or that's what she's going to be doing?
They said that's what she's going to be doing tonight, and then tomorrow and the day after before the parents get back. But the parents came home, 2 days early.
So she did couch surf. All right.
Yeah. But the thing is, I don't know how long that lasted. Like, were they just gone for like a week and the ants came over, or like were they always gone? Was Scootaloo fawning over Rainbow's parents while her parents were just in town?
And that's the thing; it can work either way.
Yeah,
that's sneaky.
Yeah, like I really wish that they had at least alluded to how long they'd been gone. Yeah, like I see you for the first time in this many moons, and now you're making me do that. Like, if she had like acknowledged that their relationship was distant.
But remember, the mom said, "Oh, you're getting almost as tall as me," or something. So it was a long ass time. So it was cigarette time.
Yeah, when that was like right after the crocodile, right?
Yeah, that was when they were talking there. Definitely around cigarette time.
Yeah, they brought all these dangerous creatures with them.
Mm-hmm.
It's that thing from that one really bad episode of season 8. This thing with the bad breath. See, they got a bugbear, they got the crocodile, they have a cockatrice, and then they have that thing that the Rarity had to make.
Oh yeah.
Toothpaste
they made a
for.
Toothpaste thing for, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why are they toting that around the town? Like, what?
Yeah, so they've been away for at least long enough for Scootaloo to have visibly grown, and since she hasn't visibly grown in the entire time, season. So they've been gone for were the ants living there for 8 years? Or has it even been 8 years? Are they trying to pull some of that nonsense?
She seemed to love the ants more, to be honest, now that I really think about it.
Yeah, oh gosh.
She got so hyped over Auntie Loft something, remember? Super happy.
Her cookies?
Something, yeah, I don't remember, but this was so weird, Fat Man. I don't know. This is more of a let's just do this and cover our asses with what we want to do. I've never felt like this towards an episode of Ponies, as far as just wanting to do something because people have been wanting it. That's how I feel. I'm not saying that this is happening whatsoever, it's a weird feeling I'm having. It should have been more emotional. It should have been something more that says, wow, they have a great reason to abandon their daughter. In my eyes, this is abandoning. That's just my opinion, because I'm sorry, that's your daughter. I don't know. That's just me, I suppose.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I mean, they say Sombra came back. Sombra's dead. Sombra had the most metal death in the series. You don't really have to worry about that. The Tree of Harmony got its socks knocked for seasons 4, 5, 6. And it wasn't until 7 that the elements came back.
I don't know. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with this, the way, fucking Applejack's parents, that episode was phenomenal.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Except for the weird eyes that, the kids were allowed to speak when their eyes weren't formed yet or something. That was, my only gripe with that, with the...
yeah. Well, I always tried to justify that as this is the story being told. That they just they had love at first sight, and this is what it was like when it really wasn't like that. Because that was, what's his name? Water Bucket? Burnwood?
Fucking... which one are you talking about?
Burned Oak?
Burnt Oak?
Yeah, that was his account of this romanticized first encounter.
Yeah.
Which,
Okay, since it was a story, then it was point.
Yeah,
okay.
That was definitely a story being told and not a flashback.
Right. All right, well, I guess then it's a perfect episode then in that case.
Yeah. But, and I have a problem with that episode, and it's that Celestia bequeathed the land to the apples, so the fact that there's a pear farm right next to it is a continuity error. So that's my problem with the perfect pair.
I mean,
but other than that, it's a fantastic.
It's a big
episode.
problem when Celestia queefs. First of all, come on, I get it. Just kidding. Is that a word I can say? Oh well, it is now.
I don't give a shit. This channel's not monetized, so
I'm just saying.
It's all good.
It's all good. But anywho, back to this episode.
The fact that they went out of their way, they were lying to the parents about something to get them to do a phony job. They were trying to
shows that she didn't have that confidence to speak, not confidence. What's that called? The closeness, I guess, to speak to the parents.
Yeah,
she didn't have that confidentiality. Is that what I want to say? No.
I mean the word confidant,
confidant, yeah. Right.
She's yeah.
I don't know what the
she doesn't
or whatever is for that.
Yeah, she doesn't have that kind of relationship.
Right.
That just kind of
yeah.
This episode needed another draft. This episode needed to be focus grouped. They needed to show this episode to a bunch of people, have them go, how long were the parents gone? And then be I think maybe we should at least reference that. Are they in and out all the time?
Right.
Do they spend a week here, a week there, a week here, a week there? Or were they just Scoot, we're going away for fucking 10 years.
Yeah, we're going to live in the Marlboro factory, apparently, because cigarettes. Not sponsored. I don't want to be for
God, no, I don't want to be sponsored by fucking Marlboro.
Go ahead. No sponsor. No.
And were the ants living there like, how long were the aunts staying there? Like, how long were the parents gone, and how long had the aunts been staying there? Like, those
I think if anything, the aunts would be coming into Ponyville, like, more often. And she had her house. She lived on her own. Because she had the house until they sold it. Right?
Yeah.
So that's where Scootaloo would live. On her own.
Yeah.
And her aunts would come in and check on her, I guess, because the rest of the Crusaders knew them, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, the rest of the Crusaders, they weren't like confused at the aunt's presence. So there's something.
Right. So, and they were like, chit chatting and talking with them normal, like,
Yeah.
This is a really, it brings out more questions than like answers and shows us what.
This is like in Bloom and Gloom when Applejack says she called Rarity. Like, it just raises so many questions that we didn't need to ask.
Yeah. I see. Oh no, I can't put my finger on this. Like, I don't know if I'm glad that they did something with her parents, or if they should just left her alone.
I don't know.
I'm not sure yet with that. I'll have to rewatch it again.
The fact that they didn't
I won't give it a score this week because it's weird.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, it doesn't sit right. There it is. Like, there's something off-putting about this.
The fact that they tried all of this nonsense instead of just talking to the parents, and then, like, in the end, the thing, like, they didn't suffer any consequences for, first of all, like, lying or trying the potion or the running away from motherfucking home.
Yeah, okay.
They didn't get chewed out for that. And then at the end, it was like another little, I mean, they kind of like appealed to the parents' sense of work ethic. Like, that's the thing that say like the parents' work ethic and like belief in work ethic is the thing that like saved the day at the end. It's a little weird.
It really is.
The stuff in the episode didn't add up.
Yeah. The subject was way too sensitive for an episode like this, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, not just the fact that, where are her parents, but like, where was she living? Was she really just couch surfing?
Yeah. Way too many.
Who does she talk to when is it just Rainbow Dash the entire time whenever she need, like, and also thank Rainbow Dash for fuck's sakes. Thank everyone for taking care of your child.
Yeah.
When your work ethic is more important. I don't know.
No, like,
something.
Oh, you're Rainbow Dash. You've been like, a surrogate sister to our daughter for however long. It's like, there was none of that. Did Rainbow even, like,
and you know what, though?
Know who they were?
The way Rainbow, like, opposed right away, maybe there you go, because they're not good parents. I don't know, because as soon as you hear parents, I'm like, oh, okay, you got to do what your parents do. But for her to, like, oppose the parents fast, I don't know, maybe they all know they're just not, like...
Yeah, and Rainbow's just... She immediately took the CMC side.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's...
That's what I'm saying.
But, I mean, Rainbow's sort of, like... I mean, Rainbow sort of has that history of, like, wanting independence from her parents. So that might have, like, a... But...
She learned the lesson with Scoot's speech about it, though. Yeah. I don't think she would have said it if the parents were not...
Yeah.
I don't know, Fatman. It's hard.
There's some shit about...
I can't wait for this to, like, come out, like, when it comes out, and then see what everybody's thoughts are on this.
To see what all the reaction to it is. Like...
Yeah, because, by the way, we are watching this, because we don't want to get spoiled, which, but we're releasing that whenever Hasbro drops it. But, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just repeating myself over and over about it right now, so...
I'm gonna watch that Rainbow Dash scene again. Yeah, so she just immediately, she's like, Scootaloo belongs here, and not with her parents.
Yeah, that's about it. She just belongs here, and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, if they were, like, loving parents, responsible parents, and Rainbow Dash knew, then she would be like, well, all right, you don't oppose parents that are parents. I don't think these parents are parents. That's in my opinion. Like, There's something up.
There's something up.
I can't put
Like-
my
Like,
finger on it.
yeah, they seem very like absentee. Scootaloo was really excited to see them.
Yeah, yeah.
But like,
And there was no quick hugs either, remember? When they first saw each other, there was no like quick hugs, I don't think. Were there? When they walked into the thing?
There were. Well, I mean, the crocodile was between them, and you know they dealt with the Scootaloo, they dealt with the Scootaloo. They dealt with the crocodile, and then Scootaloo rushes over, and it's at 4:53.
I don't know. So
yeah,
weird.
they had the little oh, you're making it up. Like, I don't know. This season has a lot of conflicts that don't go anywhere. I mean, like a lot of things that you would expect to be conflicts just don't get. Like, remember in the Patton Oswalt episode when when Snips and Snails were like charging for autographs? It's like that didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And like this one feels like a bunch of conflicts that don't go anywhere. Like she doesn't actually communicate with her parents that she wants to stay in Ponyville, and doesn't come up with any sort of responsible plan that would let her parents know that she was like fit to stay in Ponyville. She's just like, oh, I want to stay in Ponyville. Well, no. And then it's like, okay, well, I mean, that's kind of reasonable, I guess. They are your parents. They do kind of get to control your life until you're 18. Wait, how old are you? It's been it's been 9 years. How old are you?
Oh, come on, you know.
but then we don't get that. But it's like, it's just like, oh no, I have an important job to do here. Okay, I guess. Oh shit, we sold the house. Oh, I guess no, the ants are moving back. But what, like, is this kind of all worked out on its own? Like the problem came out of nowhere and worked itself out. This is kind of for as like big as like event as this episode is.
Exactly.
It's not that well put together.
Right, and that's where my original thought of this, in my opinion, this was made for the fans that just wanted to see something, or something like about her parents.
Yeah.
And they went back, and I think they went back and looked at all the episodes, and got like clues as to like where they could be, or if they were dead, or shoot. I wish I knew more words of English.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know.
Again, I feel like I'm going in circles, so I'm good with this.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm
I'm not good with it, but I might. I'll be done with it, because if not, I'm going to drive myself crazy.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm going to watch this episode again.
Same.
I don't hate it. I don't think it was a dull episode for sure.
Right.
But there's so much in it that I just don't like.
Right. And that's another thing too. Me with my, emotional self. Like normally, oh my God, parents. Like I'm all ready to like cry, but there was something that was just like, I can't. I don't know what it is.
These two.
Right. So yeah, out there, please let us know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, and and what words I'm trying to put in
really
sentences, because and what you think about it, because I'm seriously interested in what like you guys think with this. Were you satisfied with it, or should they have just left it alone? It's really interesting. I like the way I only like the way that they not the way. I only like the fact that this has lots of questions that still need to be answered, and it's probably more questions than if you didn't touch it.
It raised so many questions, and it didn't answer them, and the ones it did, the actual like plot of the episode, I was not satisfied by it.
Yeah. So let us know down in the comments, because
I know saying this is gonna sound like an insult, but it was very Princess Spiky. Does that make sense to you?
Princess Spiky. No.
It's like a conflict that solves itself.
And that he got away with a lot of things?
Yeah, the actual problems with the episode didn't come out of like what was established as the conflict. The actual, like, the literal conflicts in this episode didn't come out of like the way the conflict was established.
I think you lost your pony partner over here, because I'm my eyes are getting crossed. I'm so sorry. Princess Spike, I remember, was the episode where
Spike has to keep
he was placed into the situation, and then shit kept happening, and he was handling his own way, and he caused more problems, right?
Yeah, he was.
And then
Spike's job was keep the town quiet so Twilight can sleep.
Right.
And then he overextends himself, and he starts handling Twilight's duties like under the guise that that's giving her more time to sleep.
All right, but they're getting,
like, he's like, this is still within my job description, or none of the stuff that he does after he starts like overextending himself caused any problems. It was only the stuff he was like specifically instructed to do by Cadence in order to fulfill his like first goal. He shuts up the street workers, he shuts up the tree sawers, and he shuts up the cricket players. And then the power starts to go to his head, but nothing he does after that point has any consequences or problems.
Okay,
like, it's only, all of that stuff worked out just fine, except it didn't, but that didn't matter, because the thing that causes the problems were the way he handled the initial problems that were like within his purview. I don't know why I'm explaining Princess Spike.
There's some parallel. Yeah, I can see what you're talking about.
And in this one, the parents come back, and you think that that's going to be like the thrust of the story, like Scootaloo reuniting with her parents. But then it turns into this like, oh no, I have to figure out how to stay in Ponyville. When it seems like, why don't you talk to your parents? But then they try all these other things that don't have any like not only don't have any negative consequences, don't have any like effect on the actual like parents returning storyline. So it's like,
it's hard to explain.
This is the Princess Spike of season 9.
Okay. Help us out there, please help us. Like and subscribe.
Yes,
please come back. Please tell us. Save us.
Save us from this analysis hole we've dug ourselves by liking and subscribing.
Yes, and even better, you can join us in the Discord by joining the Patreon. You can hang out with us in the Discord and watch movies, and please explain to us what this means.
Yeah, because
there's something about it. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye.